Hi, Tyler Douse here from Ty's Torque Talk. Thanks for watching today. Here we have the 2025 GMC Sierra Denali Ultimate. We're actually down in McKinney, Texas right now. McKinney Buick GMC. Kendall was nice enough to give us his vehicle for the day to shoot a video. So if you're in the area looking for a new vehicle, her email is right down below here. But anyways, on to the Denali Ultimate. This is the king of luxury pickup trucks. So we'll start off right here up at the front end of the vehicle. So you got a nice big broad hood with really bold lines on it up front. This is going to be unique to the Denali Ultimate trim. Ultimate specifically is the Vader Chrome grille. So you have Vader Chrome for the grille. You're going to have Vader Chrome also for the GMC badging actually here on the front. Down below, you're going to have the shiny chrome down below. You know that this is actually the 6.2 liter V8 because it has this chrome bit here on the front bumper. So if you're actually in the 3 liter Duramax, it would actually be a vent for extra engine ventilation. You have the chrome tow hooks there. Yeah, really nice LED daytime running lights and LED headlights, LED fog lamps down at the bottom. I'll actually flick that on so they pop on there. And then these are functional. I love that. Thank you, GMC, for functional air vents. These are or functional air curtains going over the wheel there. You have full 360 sensors, 360 camera all around the whole vehicle. Coming around the side, so we have 22-inch wheels here, rims on this Denali. One thing, I'm not a huge fan about the black plastic trim here around the wheel well. I really wish it was body color. The plastic around the wheel well, I'm fine if it, if it's the AT4, AT4X, or in the Chevrolet Silverado, if it's the ZR2, totally fine with that. If rocks are going to be flying up into it when you're off-roading, chipping it up and whatnot, but on a Denali Ultimate, really like the body color. But it's black, it still looks sharp. I'm not going to knock it too much. Right up here, you got your Ultimate badge. Normally this would say like Denali or Sierra. So your 6.2 liter V8, you're going to have your relief map for Mount Denali, the topography for Mount Denali there. That's going to pop up in a whack of different areas actually throughout the truck on the interior, door sills and whatnot, which we'll get to in a little while here. Chrome mirror caps. The Denali has chrome mirror caps. I wish for the Ultimate they did the body color. This is the Storm Gray. So yeah, I don't know. Not a big fan of chrome, but that's my own personal preference. And then you got your silver or chrome, sorry, around the window well. Door handles, that looks sharp. I like that. You got your power deploying running boards down here. And if you want to grab something out of the truck, click the button on the side. Running board pops over. Jump in there really easy. Coming around back now. So this is equipped with Super Cruise. So in your Denali Ultimate, Super Cruise is going to be standard. So one little difference you can tell if you're in, say, a normal Denali, you can actually just tell from the outside if it does have Super Cruise, is the bumper's slightly different. It's actually the step here. If you don't have Super Cruise, your side step here is a little bit wider. Your same vertical height, so you can still fit like that work boot in there and everything. But just because of the sensors down there, they make it a little bit narrower. And so with the Denali, really nice sounding exhaust. We'll fire that up in just a second here. But you have your dual chrome tipped exhaust or HDMI outlets because they look pretty much the exact same. Then you have your multi-pro tailgate. So you can pop that down. You can use it as a bed extender or you can fold it all the way down. Oops, bear with me, technical difficulty. Maybe that has to be down for it to go. Doesn't want to go. Hang on a sec. And on the back here we got multi-pro tailgate. So you can drop this down. You can use it just as a bed extender or you can actually use it as steps all the way to get in. Cool part about this, you got the kicker audio system back here. So this is going to bring your tailgating experience to a whole other level. But you also have the little grab handle here. Hop up in your bed. But there. And you have all like LED lighting throughout the entire back bed there, power outlets, the whole shabam. But that wraps up most of the outside here, so we're actually going to jump inside and have a look at the interior of the Denali Ultimate. And working our way inside the Denali Ultimate, we'll start off with the doors here. So you got a lot of nice, really premium materials here. So you're going to have Pilato wood, which is actually from a special tree in Asia. Actually, you'd think that they'd use a tree from Mount Denali, but this is Pilato wood. with Vecchio Sauvage leather. That's the name of the brown leather they use. And like I mentioned before, you're gonna have a lot of the topography kind of all over. So you're gonna have it here on the doors. You're gonna have your Ultimate badge with more of your Denali topography. You're gonna have it right down here on your door plate, your another Ultimate badge with your Denali coordinates there. And then we're actually gonna work our way inside here and have a look through the entire interior. All right, now inside the Denali Ultimate, we'll start off with the seats here. So you're gonna have your topography Ultimate badge there with Denali's coordinates there. And then more topography, of course, on the back of the seats. I really like how they integrated that in. Then you have your cross stitching down the sides and your white piping. It really kind of classes it up. It makes it look really nice and clean. Up top, you got your sunroof. I'm not super happy about this just because it's not a full panoramic sunroof. That's the thing. The GMC is holding back on this sunroof. One day they're gonna give it to us. I don't know what year it'll be in, but all of its other competitors, Ram, Toyota now, Ford, they all have panoramic sunroofs in their truck lines. I don't know why GMC doesn't yet. One day, please GMC. Anyways, nevertheless, the rest of the interior is amazing. So you're gonna have your more topography up here. Again, Denali's coordinates there on the dash. That's also one of the upper glove box. You got your lower one down here. Lots of storage room in this guy. So you got those two. Door bins are nice and big, but you also have a huge center console. So you're gonna have this little tray here. You can fit some snacks inside of, really deep. You can fit a ton inside there. And then you're also gonna have lots of power outlets inside. So you're gonna have your home 3-plug or your home power source, your USB-A, USB-C, and then you're gonna have your wireless charging right there. And I like the way they kind of tuck that in. You slide your phone in. If you have it in sports mode, you're ripping around and whatnot, it's not gonna be flying all over the place when you have it, like in most other vehicles where you have it kind of sitting upright right there. But the center console and dash, everything is really nice and clean looking in here. It's very simple. It's not too in your face crazy. You have a little bit of chrome around your cup holders up on the dash here. Nice leather. Everything is nice soft touch. Got a little bit of the cheaper plastic down below, but everywhere where you're actually going to be touching, resting your arm, it's all nice wrapped in leather soft touch materials. I really like that. GMC did a fantastic job with it. I like the way they have the chrome around the vents as well there up on the front. And then our infotainment screen. Thank you, GM, for updating the infotainment screen a couple years ago. They have a fantastic large screen. It's not the biggest in the segment. Ford still has a larger screen, but the way they have integrated this one into the interior here looks really nice and clean. With its black bordering here, it fits in perfectly. I don't mind that it's not the largest in it out of all of its competitors. It's clean, it works, and it looks great. And it's very responsive. In my opinion, this is probably the best infotainment screen in comparison to its competitors. Very responsive to touch. You're also going to have Google built into this guy, so you're going to have Google Maps and Google Assistant, everything built in. And you're also going to have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you don't have to have USBs, cords hanging out everywhere. You can keep it nice and clean here. And again, thank you, GM, for our manual buttons here for climate control. It's not only integrated in the screen, you actually can get to it in the screen here. It does have a climate page where you can mess around with it in there. But while you're driving, I like having the manual buttons. You don't have to, you can keep your eyes on the road and you can adjust it to however you want. You actually have manual dials, and they're nice, made out of nice material. It's not like it's not a cheap plastic. It feels expensive, and that's what you expect when you're in a Denali Ultimate. You're gonna have ventilated seats, your heated seats, heated steering wheel, and then you're gonna have your nice little chrome-plated engine start-stop button. And it's a little bit different. It's a new, unique design. I think it's the only one out there that's not just the normal circular button there. And you're also gonna have a manual volume button. Again, you're not dragging on screens and whatnot. It's really nice and easy to use as you're actually driving. And with the screen, very good high resolution. So backup camera looks fantastic, and your front camera, but it has a billion different views you can toggle through all the way around. Put that back in park there. Your gear selector In pickup trucks, I really like it when it's up on the tree right there. It gives it more of a tough kind of feel to it, but I'm glad they didn't go to the buttons. In the Yukon, that's one thing I'm not a fan of in the GMC Yukon, is it's all buttons. Where this is, you're still an actual manual gear selector there. And then here on the steering wheel, nice leather wrap steering wheel. It brings your cross stitching into it as well too. You got your Denali badge in the middle there, wrapped around with chrome. It's a really nice looking steering wheel. You have this nice texturing here as well to it, and then you got your Super Cruise up top. So a Super Cruise, the nice thing with that is it's not just going to only hold you in the lane, or it's not going to work only like adaptive cruise control. It'll actually pass vehicles that are in front of you. It'll actually, so if whatever you have the speed set to, if you got a slow driver in front of you, it'll actually change lanes and work its way around that vehicle. That's one thing I really do like about that, as opposed to it just holding you in that one place and you having to manually override it and everything. In your Sierras, you're also going to have obviously two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive options, but it also has four-wheel drive automatic all the way through in all trim levels. And over around here, you're going to also have your driver display here, which is now digital, and it looks really good. Super high resolution. We have it in sport mode now, but it gives you little animations there of the vehicle when you switch the different modes between normal, you got sport, off-road, and you can actually hear the exhaust. I don't know if you can hear the exhaust, probably not actually inside here, but when you switch it to sport, it opens up that active exhaust and you get a little bit more of a rumble, which will actually go to the back of the vehicle right now and give you a little rev from it so you can hear that active exhaust. And anyways, now that's really about it for the whole interior. There's a little bit more buttons and whatnot. I'm not going to bore you with every single little button. The thing is, with the Denali Ultimate, it has a ton of technology in here, and I don't want to talk for half an hour about only buttons. But anyways, we're going to work our way to the back seat, see how comfortable it is for your rear seating passengers. And in the back of our Denali Ultimate, they did a really good job of bringing all the luxury feels from the front seat into the back side. A lot of automotive manufacturers will cheap out on the back seat. It feels great in the Denali Ultimate. So you're still going to have your chrome plated Bose speakers on your door, all of the nice soft touch leather everywhere your hands and arms are going to be. You even have you still have your topography even actually on the back of these seats, and they're also going to be on the back of the seat pockets here. In the center here, you're going to have a couple of vents here, and you're going to have heated rear seats. One thing is, I wish they brought cooled seats. That's actually a big surprise to me that they don't have cooled seats in the back of the Denali Ultimate. I mean, Toyota, Sequoia, the Tundra, Ram pickup truck, the Ram 1500s, they all have cooled rear seats, so I'm actually quite shocked that they didn't bring that to the back here. But anyways, you get lots of storage underneath the seat. This one actually folds up as well too, but you have a compartment in here, so if you want things not flying around, you can throw them inside there. Lots of room though, right? I got tons of headroom. I'm about roughly 6 feet tall, so lots of headroom. Knee room's amazing. It's very comfortable, and you're gonna have the flat bottom floor here. So if you even have a center, if you have 3 passengers in the rear seat, someone has to sit in the middle, it's still comfortable even for a long drive, honestly. So that's really the back seat of our Denali Ultimate. I love it back here. Now let's go talk about the engine before we wrap things up today. All right, guys, wrapping it up here in the engine bay. This is gonna be the 6.2 liter V8 naturally aspirated engine. That is gonna come standard in the Denali Ultimate trim. You're also gonna have one more engine available, which is gonna be the diesel, the 3 liter turbo diesel Duramax engine, which is gonna be 277 horsepower and then the same amount of torque. It's gonna be 460 pound-feet of torque. And instead of me rambling off all of the nitty-gritty specifications of payload, towing, and everything like that, you can just have a look at the chart I have posted here. All right, that is the 2025 GMC Denali Ultimate. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you're not already a subscriber yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way out. If you already are a subscriber, thank you very much for following me. Anyways, that has been Ty's Torque Talk. We'll catch you on the next one.